Hey guys, how's it going today? It's Scott and I'm back from the homestead. I'm going to be making a gravity fed shower with a 5-gallon bucket and some PVC, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing with that. I'm over here next to the generator right now because I got to drill a hole in this bottom of this bucket, but as soon as I get done with that, I'll move it away so that you guys can actually hear what I'm saying. All right. Perfect. In there? All right. So what you saw me doing there was I cut off a couple pieces of PVC. I took this cap that I'm going to put on the very end and I drilled some holes in it. You can see here. That'll be my shower head right there. Hopefully I didn't make those too big, otherwise I'll have to replace it and drill smaller holes. I've got my cement and primer here, and I took this here. I couldn't find a single rubber thing, so I cut this one off. And I'll just use that one for something else later. All right, and then I drilled a big old hole in my bucket. First things first, open these up. And I'm going to prime each piece. then glue each piece right on up. That way the water don't leak out where I don't want it to leak out at. Inside this. This one's gonna need both sides done. Oh, so is that. So is my ball valve. And then the inside ring of this cap. I should basically be done with that right there. All right, that's all ready to go. It's nice and windy out here, so it's making it really easy for this stuff to dry up and be ready to go. Get that real good with the glue. And get the inside of the ball valve. Real good with the glue. That part dry. We'll stick this part on here. Let's not gunk up our holes either. Glue. Make sure that none of this glue, that cement gets in our holes. All right, and then we'll do this side. Alright, so there we go. Now what we'll do, get the PVC that I got all over the bottom of this barrel here. I'm going to take my knife real quick. I'm going to run it around this edge. Shave that that PVC that didn't come off there off. Go. That barrel should fit right through there, yeah. Well, I guess I maybe didn't think that through very well. I'm going to line this right up with the pipe at the very end down here. I'm going to tighten this down. gonna make sure that rubber gets on there real nice and tight. That way, no water can come leaking around there. Well, I'm gonna have to get a different tool right quick. So I'll be back here in just a second. Alright, so I grabbed me a ratchet wrench instead. And I'm gonna bring it over here so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. I got that thing on there, and I'm just gonna tighten it up really good. That way no water's gonna leak through that rubber, around that rubber. That ought to work. We're also going to silicone around it, so the inside of it, the inside of the bucket there. So that should seal up real nice. Don't cut yourself. Now we're gonna hang it and let that dry. That's basically it. I'll come back when this is dry and I'm gonna silicone it a lot better, and then we'll let that dry, and then I'll show you how it works. All right, see you in a bit. Hey guys, so today, among many other things, I'm gonna try to fix my shower because my shower did not work. It's loose and silicone is leaking. I can't get the holes plugged in it, so I'm gonna tear this apart. I've got some other things here, new idea, so let's give it a go. So basically what I plan on doing differently is, instead of this, because it doesn't seal up on its own, I've got this here that I'm going to put on either side, screw it down real tight with some O-rings that I've got here on the inside here, so hopefully it'll seal up to the bottom and the top of the barrel bucket. That's the hope. We'll see. We know how my activities go. Speaking of, I went to go do the well pump, and they gave me a 10-foot power line or power cord on the pump for to pump the pumps 100 feet deep. You know, so and it wasn't even supposed to be included, which is nice that it's included, but I didn't realize that it wasn't going to be long enough for the purpose that I needed. So Colleen is going to get that right now, so maybe we can get the pump done today too. We can do this. Let's make sure this is going to work. pulling nice and tight on there. That thing tightened down, that should seal up real good with those O-rings, and then my shower head comes out here. Anything out with that? Not really. I can with these. Now, that's an issue. I have a real hard time tightening that down real good. Alright, I got something else I'm going to give a try. I don't know how well it'll work, but I'm going to put multiple O-rings on here because I cannot, with it inside the bucket, get it tightened down enough to hit the O-rings. So I don't know if this will work. At this point, I'm just kind of hoping for a win because I need one today. Really good. A shower would be a great win to get. That might work. You know, I guess I can get some water and find out, huh? I think I'm going to take this tiny O-ring off of here though. Pinched up and might be causing an issue. No, it's still turning. Whoop. That did not function as intended either. All right, guys. So, had a little breakthrough here. Got it on there. The main issue with just siliconing it was that it moved and it would pop the silicone loose. And we did what I showed you we were doing to make it nice and sturdy. So whenever we go to turn that thing, it doesn't turn the ball valve. It doesn't pull it apart. We had to stack a whole bunch of O-rings on there because of the tapered end of the pipe on the threads. It was, I couldn't get it tightened up on there enough. So we got a bunch of them stacked in there. Now I'm going to go ahead and silicone it again. But this time, silicone won't come off because it's nice and solid. So let me go get the silicone and we'll do that. All right, found it. So let's silicone this thing up, and then we'll go over and we'll hang the pulley that I got for it, because last time I tried to use it, I had a lot of issues with getting it in the tree with 5 gallons of water in it. Good, but not too thick of a layer on there, because like I said, shouldn't move now, so it doesn't need to be super thick like I had laid it on there before to try to get it to hold. And the plus side of putting less on there is it should dry a little bit faster too. Make sure we get it down in there real good. Fill all the gap up. Now onto the pulley. And don't laugh at me because I'm afraid of heights. All right, come with me and let's hang a pulley. Hey guys, it's Scott coming back at you from the Homestead. And I finally get to take a shower. Just kidding, I've bathed, but I finally finished the shower. It took me 3 or 4 times of sitting down with it and trying to figure out how to get it to work. And I showed you how I got it to work. Well, that was a couple days ago because we had some really bad storms. And so now I actually get to use it today. So what I did here is I put that pulley in that we talked about, and I got it tied off to a branch here. So I'm going to show you how this works. So I just left this thing down here, then tie it off again. Now in goes my water. Fill that thing all the way up. So happy to see no leaks. Now this is the fun part. The first time I tried this with this new shower, getting it up in the tree after I just put 5 gallons of water in it. Hoping with that pulley it would be easier. Still not very easy. have to figure that out. Get it up there where I want it. Nope. 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 This all figured out. She had to come help me. I kind of got stuck with a 5-gallon bucket full of water. And Kylie had to come hold it while I wrapped around a tree. And then she had to hold the rope while I pushed it up there. Getting that thing up there in the air still needs to be fixed. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to have to maybe put another pulley in lower or something. But getting 5 gallons of water up in the air with a rope is not it's not working out so well. But it functions. So I'll show you what I got going on here. I'm going to step over here because the water's going to go down that way. So got my ball valve here, and I just barely have to open that thing, and it starts coming. And the shower head. Now I don't want to waste all my water because I'm about to shower with it. So turn it on, get down some wet soap up, turn it on, rinse off real good, and you're good to go. That's it for this one. I'll show you what I do later to try to figure out how to get this thing up and down in the air without hurting myself or my accomplice. And right now, I'm gonna take a shower. See you guys later.